What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, attempt number 2 at vlog number 2. What this one is going to be about, if you've seen part one was basically just catching you guys up of what I've been up to, what I've done the past year and a half, the trials and tribulations that I've been going through, like mainly the reason why I had stopped. I'm just gonna say it, the reason why I had quit professional wrestling, what happened to why I had stopped fighting, all that. So if you missed that, go check that out. It is on my YouTube channel. This one right here is not going to be as long. This one's only going to be about 10 minutes, and it's going to be about my experience, my first day of driving with Lyft Express. So Lyft Express is basically renting a car from Lyft, and you just got to make sure that you make the proper amount of rides that they ask you and pay the $219 a month plus tax, and you get a free car. And I absolutely love it. From what I can tell you now, if you don't want to watch the whole video, you just want to know, is it good or not? I think it's wonderful. I had an excellent time. As far as the riders that I had in my car, that was the best part. Like, getting to share your energy with random people in your back seat is like one of the best feelings ever. Like, I had 26 rides yesterday and not one bad person. The only thing is, I haven't got to pay the full $219. I'm going to only have to pay $136 because I picked up my car on a Wednesday, so they prorate you because normally they go from Monday to Monday. So that's one thing that I haven't yet experienced. But I made $160 in one day, only driving for like 9.5 hours. I only meant to drive for 8, but I ended up driving for 9.5. But that's a story in itself. I'll probably tell it later. It's actually great. So that like evens out to like $18 an hour, and I only get paid like $12.50 at my regular job. So if you think that you can sit in a car and drive for like mad hours, like, if you're a professional wrestler and you travel a lot, like, this is like the best thing for you, to be honest. All you got to do is make sure you get the proper rides and the money, and you could just try, like, you could take this car and travel to the states that you need to drive for, and don't put none of the wear and tear on your car. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, it's awesome. Like, the first lady that, like, some problems that I found, like, while I was driving, is like the app is kind of janky. But what technology isn't janky these days? Like, the first lady that I picked up, when I got near her, like real close to her, this was my first experience, so I'd never seen what it was going to do at all one time. It turned into like a very small, very light purple line and like a yellow person with their hand up. When I got really close to her, the app wasn't like in sync with my GPS, so I was going faster than the line was telling me that I was going. So I kind of passed her 3 times, and I didn't see her until she like waved me down. So I had to, like, the rest of the night I had to like drive really slow. Or what I really started to do is, once I got like close to the person, I would turn my hazard lights on, turn my lights on in the car, and call them and be like, yo, your Lyft, I'm here. But yeah, I had great experience with so far driving with Lyft Express. If you guys want to take a look into it, it's really great. I watched other YouTubers talk about their Lyft experience, and it's kind of similar, the same. One guy, he said like he buys gum, and he used to buy candy, but like wrappers got left in his car. So what I do is, I did the same thing. I went and bought gum. I went and bought like suckers and peppermints, and I went and got an Apple charger because I'm a Samsung user. Shout out to them Samsung users out there. So yeah, I ended up waiting until the end of the trip to like give the kids candy and like offer gum and stuff like that. Yeah, so it kind of worked out better than just giving it to them right there in the car, and then you got to worry about if their sticky little hands are all over everything. That was the first lady that I picked up. She actually had 2 kids. One of them was autistic, and the other one needed a car seat. They tell you that you're not supposed to help the people put the car seat in, but the seat buckle was like way down in the seat, so I actually had to pick it up, get out and like get it out of there. But I had the intentions of getting out of the car and opening the doors for people, and a lot of the people that I picked up really appreciated that, and I got a lot of tips from doing that, because the people actually were telling me, like, I've never had somebody like get out and open like a Lyft car door for me. One of the complaints that the guy had as well was sitting down for a long time. So if I'm driving to these people, getting out of the car, opening the door for them, and then getting back in the car, I'm not sitting all the time. I'm getting out of the car, I'm walking over there, I'm opening the door for them. It's genuine, it's genuous, it's nice to do for people, and you're getting a stretch, you're getting exercise, you're not just sitting all day. So if you want to take a look into that, so what I'll do for the last like 4 minutes of this video, I'll just like explain to you like some of the awesome riders that I had yesterday. I told you about the first lady that I picked up. The second lady that I picked up, she was mad beautiful. Like, she was extremely beautiful. It's crazy how she was, oh my goodness, like, yes sir. But yeah, we went and we picked up her daughter, and her daughter was like the funniest thing. Yeah, she had the whole, like, both of us like cracking up in the car, and it got to the point that once we got out, I had to give her. She earned her candy, bruh. She definitely earned her candy. I picked up my first drug dealer yesterday. I didn't talk to him about it. I already knew what was going on. I was like, listen, you going in there, you handling your business, I'm out here handling my business. Let's get in the car and let's go. I met my first tattoo artist. It's very good for networking. These 2 guys, one was from New York, and the guy from New York, he was like really into like me professional wrestling. He wanted to know like all the question. He had like a lot of questions, the ins and outs. Sorry, I'm parking. I'm here at work now. Hold on a second. Yeah, he wanted to know all the ins and outs, stuff like that. Then I met a guy that was here on business from California. He's actually like a money manager for MMA fighters. He actually manages somebody that's on the Jumanji set, one of the big guys, but he couldn't exactly tell me which one it was. The best ride that I was about to be done, I was finna be done. So here we go, we're going with this story. So I was finna be done. Lifting for the night. It was like 12 something. And I told one of my friends, Hearts, that I was finna be done. I should have listened to him. I told him, I'm done. I'm finna go home. I'm done at 12. And it turned out I didn't get home until 4 in the morning, because I was sitting in the Wendy's parking lot, and two people each, like, so 4 riders at the same time had pinged 2 and 2. So I picked up one couple, and then I went and picked up the other couple. This was my first experience with drunk people in my car. We were so hype in this car, it's crazy. The 3 people in the back seat and the lady next to me, we are in this car yelling. I'm telling you, we are having the craziest conversations. She was talking about how they went and they was eating Chinese at 12 o'clock at night. How are you eating Chinese? What Chinese place is open that late at night? Only in Atlanta, I'm telling you. So they're eating. They were talking about then the 2 girls, they like linked, they like synced up. Their vibe was like right on point. Their energy was way right on the right levels. They was both talking. They both had got some lemon pepper wings from this place. They both had 4 chicken wings left in their refrigerator. I don't know how it happened. That's crazy. So after I dropped, no, I can't skip this part. Okay, so she said that all right, so the lady that was sitting next to me, she's like, all right, so I've been riding my bike with my boyfriend for the past couple weeks, and I've been struggling. As I'm driving, I'm struggling. But he's like ahead of me, and he's laughing, and he's making fun of me, and she's like, come to find out, he's been cheating this whole time. His bike has gears on it. So everybody in the car just starts rolling. They were talking about gunshots that was going off. One of the girls that was in the back seat was riding one of those like money scooters. She like was telling us how she like ate shit, how she fell off and like face planted almost basically. So this is what happened, okay? What I was telling you earlier, and why I did not get back to the house until 4 in the morning. I had $134. So I wanted to like pay off the car by that day. I had already got my rides, and I wanted to pay off my car by that day. So before I was done. So I was like, okay, I'm on my way back. So how the app runs, there's like there's orange squares, dark orange squares, and red squares. If you're in a red square, like you're gonna get a ride like that, and then like the further the levels go up. I was in no squares, so I'm like on my way on the highway back to the house. I'm like, boom, I'm gonna do one more ride. If it just so happens to pop up, if it doesn't, oh well. So as I'm on the highway and I'm getting close to my trainer's house, which is like 23 minutes away from my house, I'm like, boom, it's only a 4-minute trip. I'll go pick close 4 minutes. I'm getting a call. It's only 4 minutes. I'll go pick them up, boom, and we'll be out of here. When I get to the person, they're taking forever to get in the car. I'm waiting. And then I look up at how long it's going to take this ride. 40 minutes, a 40-minute ride on my last ride, my very last ride. It was like, oh my goodness. So after we get all the way out there to the 40 minutes, another person hops in the car because I guess we were riding Lyft share. And so now I got a whole nother 10 minutes after I dropped this person off. So now I'm an hour out of my way, my last ride. I'm an hour out of my way. I'm on my last ride, and now I gotta drive a whole nother person for another 10 minutes before I can get back to the house. So, like I said, I should have listened to Hearts. I should have just not like continued my I should have not continued. I should have just went home like I said I was going to, but I wouldn't have got like the best ride all day. I wouldn't have got to pick up those 4 people. So yeah, Lyft Express, 2 thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you.